It's Madden NFL 23, and all eyes are on Saquon Barkley. He just crossed the century mark last week with 103 yards. It's the Bills and the Steelers. All that and more coming up next.
Autumn has come to upstate New York. Fall colors abound, and we welcome you inside Highmark Stadium here in Orchard Park. Today, we've got a good Week 5 matchup in store here between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Buffalo Bills. Hello, everybody. The first quarter of the season already in the rear-view mirror, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Now we get our first look at the hometown kid, rookie Kenny Pickett from the University of Pittsburgh, as he leads the Steeler offense out for their first possession.
Would you say that last week's performance by him, workmanlike in terms of numbers?
One touchdown, one pick, but obviously a loss.
Yeah, and that's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is how do we find a way to win the game. Maybe leans on a few other parts of the offense, and hopefully springs a receiver or two free.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Here's the leading rusher amongst rookies last season, Najee Harris. And he'll be upended at the 23-yard gain there. A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. Pickett now from the gun here. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, the quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
And he'll take it just outside the 40. 33 yards is the distance on the punt there. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. And the Buffalo offense ready to bring out their high-powered attack. And at the center of it all, of course, the rocket arm man in his 5th year out of Wyoming, Josh Allen.
Well, he did go 2-2 in the last ball game. Well, actually, he went 2-2-1, with the 1 being the victor.
Yeah.
That's the bottom line there. But wasn't it funny at practice? He threw one when we were watching, threw an interception, and the defense got on him a little bit, good-naturedly. But they're letting him know, you got to cut down those interceptions. We can't bail you out all the time.
Yeah, 2 touchdowns, 2 picks. But as you said, they got the win in that effort last week. They'll send a receiver in motion left. Now the 4th-year running back, this is Devin Singletary. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. Alex Highsmith simply would not be stopped on that play.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. He's got room at the 30. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. He'll take it inside the 25.
I cannot get away from these fucking holding calls.
Holding offense.
Come on, man.
He was trying to clear the way, the big fullback. Instead, he gets a hold.
And you don't see that very often on running plays from those guys, because usually they're the lead blocker. Normally, when he gets caught, it's in a passing situation.
And the slot man goes in motion left. A handoff, Barkley running left. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 18 carries, 103 in the yardage department.
I think he's exactly where he wants to be coming into a game, partner, because he has to still be riding the momentum from last week when he broke the century mark in rushing and had one of his best individual efforts of the season. I would expect that there's more from him on the way after that type of a game, and I know his teammates and coaches, they feel exactly the same way.
He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. From the gun, it's Allen. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up fourth down.
The kick by Bass is good, and the Bills will take a 3-0 lead. So a pretty good opening drive that'll make the home fans somewhat happy. They won in 6, but they got 3 in the early lead.
And they should be happy. The guys look good getting down the field. That's got to give them a little bit of hope that good things are in store here today for them.
So Pittsburgh retakes the field for their second offensive possession. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here. And he coughed it up. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
A first down carry for Barkley. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. Now a stoppage here as we've got a Bill shaken up on the play. We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Again, it's Barkley. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. They'll try and run for it with Barkley. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4.
That's good power football on 1st and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there, but that's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
On 2nd down, here's a run with Singletary. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
And they'll send the tight end in motion. Here's Barkley. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Saquon Barkley, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And they're able to add on to their advantage. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead grows to 10-0. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And it ends with a Saquon Barkley touchdown run. So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. on first down with Pickett. Pass complete. George Pickens with it. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Rookie to rookie on the hookup there, and it's a first down.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field, because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They needed something good to happen.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. A loss of 3 on the sack made by multiple defenders. 10-0 to score after 1. Steeler football here to begin quarter number 2. So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. Pickett back to throw. He'll get this to his tight end. That's Pat Freiermuth. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. Trying with Pickett here on 3rd down. Able to find his man. It's Pickens. And he will have a Steelers first down, and he'll have it by plenty as they're able to keep the drive alive on 3rd and inches. On 1st and 10, it's Pickett. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And incomplete on the deep ball. The Steelers and Bills, they played in the season opener last year, if you recall, and it was the Steelers who pulled off a bit of a stunner. They rallied late, beat the Bills in Buffalo 23-16. Buffalo a little bit of a rocky start to the season, but they would quickly right the ship. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Pickett on 3rd and 1. Pickens on the slant. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 13-yard line. But forget the run on 3rd and 1. They shock the D and rip off a pretty big play. And boy, CD, it's one thing to watch a great run, but when it's a great run with broken contact, it's like a cherry on top. That was a nice play. He gets it complete to Harris. Touchdown!
Just stood there like, nigga.
His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Steelers have cut it back within a score. Extra point put through by Boswell. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The offense takes the field, and we turn our attention to Saquon Barkley. Whatever he was doing in September, they're hoping that that carries over now to October, because he was sensational last month.
He absolutely was, and we all know where it started at the end of last season. Right? All the offseason preparation, the weight workouts, the sprints, right? The vision that he had, what he was going to do this season. And, of course, it all came together with the rest of the team. Those big fellas up front, leverage, and, boy, are they getting downfield, creating extra blocks for them.
They really are. Everyone's been doing their job so far to create those holes. In motion left goes a tight end. They'll bring the tight end in motion right here. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And some room to maneuver. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. 53 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. So a solid run by Saquon Barkley, and another 1st and 10 here. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. The Bills in 3-1 here through their first 4 games. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
They'll run it again with Barkley. And he'll get this pretty close to a first down as he's tackled at the Steelers' 41. It'll be a 5-yard pickup there, and it will take us to the 2-minute warning. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And Barkley did not get there. So they're going for it, and here's Allen. Hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The Bills' drive stalls out on 4th down. And the Steeler defense able to come up with a stop. So good field position for the Steelers as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. They begin on the ground with Kamara. And now a fumble. The ball's out, and the Bills have recovered. Well, he's going to have to shake out the cobwebs first time he touches the football, and he drops it on the ground.
So many times we talk about quarterbacks and taking care of them early to get them in the flow with safe throws, right? But with a runner, there's no such thing as a safe run, right? Right out of the gate, you're going to be in some traffic. Got to take care of the ball, and he didn't do that.
Running left, it's Barkley, and he is going to lose yardage here. Cameron Hayward getting upfield to make the stop.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. On play action, Allen. He's got it complete to Diggs, right side. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. Allen. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
Working the middle here, that's complete to Knox, the tight end. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Here's Allen to throw it. It's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Darquez Dennard. And the Steelers are going to have it here at their own 15.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw some away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play would be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points were given away? It could cost them a ball game.
Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Throwing again on 2nd down. Pickett, and that is incomplete here.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Back to throw, Pickett. Out route, and he connects with Freiermuth. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Throwing on 2nd and long. Pickett, throw left side, hauled in by Pickens. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. 1st and 10, here's Pickett. They'll get this out to Kamara. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it'll be second down. On the delay, here's Harris. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. And he got half of what he needed there, 2 yards. And it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the second down play, they burn the timeout, making them sweat out the final few ticks here in the second quarter. So on 3rd down, the field goal unit will come out as they'll try to get 3 before half. And he's going to miss this one. Wide to the left from distance. It's no good. And instead of tying it up, they'll remain down by 3.
And this is a commentary on today's kickers and just how good they are that a coach would think about running his guy out there to try a 59-yarder. Here it backfires on him, but as a kicker, you have to appreciate the confidence that they showed in you.
A final shot before half for Allen. Going deep for Diggs. And that is incomplete. So we've reached half. Message received here. No need to wait. We're going to skip halftime and get right back to the action. Here comes the third quarter. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Bills with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. So here are the Bills to take over. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. Second half begins with a run from Barkley. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 72 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll go to Barkley again.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
A handoff to Barkley. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. Here's a give to Barkley. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. Allen going to throw. It's complete to Diggs. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Allen off the play fake. And he completes it to the tight end Knox. And he is going to have the Bills' 1st down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. On play action, Allen. Looking for Diggs, and it's intercepted. The safety, Terrell Owens, picks it. And the Steelers are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. That is a tough way to start the third quarter. You get the football, hoping to drive it down, put it in the end zone, and take the lead. Instead, they give them the football.
And I think the key here is for them to not get discouraged. That is not how they drew it up, not how they saw it in their mind. But there's a long way to go in this game. You know, they've just got to find a way to come back one play at a time. Yes, it's a cliche, but they can get it done.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Pickett. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. 3rd and 7 now. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Throwing on 3rd down. Here's Pickett. Here's Johnson with a reception. And they're going to get this down inside the 20.
A very nice job right there, working the middle of the field, able to create some separation, and then utilize it to not just make the catch, but turn upfield once he got the ball in his hands.
Jet sweep. Here's Pickens with it. Nifty move. Again the juke. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. During that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park. Now a first down carry for Harris. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Najee Harris, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Steelers have moved out in front here in the final minute of the 3rd quarter.
Giving these niggas fucking
Boswell
Josh.
good with the extra point, and the lead is now 14-10. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Nyheim Hines now out of his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The offense takes the field, and we turn our attention to Saquon Barkley. He's had a good performance, moved the ball effectively on the ground. Of course, he has the 1 touchdown.
And when you're able to move it as effectively as you've described, that leads to finding a way into the end zone, and now he's just trying to do it for a 2nd time. And, of course, with that comes additional yardage.
Yeah, looking for additional yardage, and again, that 2nd score here in the 3rd quarter. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down. So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long. Back to throw. Allen. And that one knocked away and incomplete. Nice job defensively on what will be the final play of the 3rd. Back now in Buffalo.
This goddamn game.
The Bills have the football, but they trail here as we begin quarter number 4. Here's the punter, Martin, out to kick it away. Good open field tackling there. 50-yard punt followed by just a 1-yard return. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is, do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, but still a one-possession game. This one not fully over yet. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. And the Steelers on 3rd down. They've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. Pickett will look to throw it here. Under pressure, and down he goes. More than one defender there, and that's a loss of 5 on the sack. The Steelers send out their punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. .37 yards on the punt with no return, and they will take over 1st and 10. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. Their defense accomplished step one of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a fourth quarter lead. Play action. Now it's Allen. Looking for Knox on the crossing route. It's complete. And they're going to speed things up here. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. Isaiah McKenzie hauling it in. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. On 1st down, Allen. Out to the left, he's got his tight end Knox. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Oh, no, he lost the football.
Oh, come on, y'all. Really?
Over at the 29-yard line.
We challenge this game.
It becomes so opportunistic, and no matter what you're playing, in this case, wide receiver, you got to be careful.
You certainly do, because there is a phrase in today's football that we use all the time: completing the process of the cat.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
So he is playing my fucking business, man. We should be going out.
Touchdown. This game, it's been defensively oriented on both sides, so I guess it stands to reason that the play of the game comes on defense.
So it's my kind of game. You know that. Anytime we have a defensive battle, but that, as you said, it stands to reason that's the way the game tilted. Someone had to make a big play, and the way the defense was dominating, that's exactly what we got.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. But now this offense comes back out onto the field. And they have to try and move past that pick six, because now they're dealing with a fourth quarter deficit. And they need this drive to end in points. After the pick six, here's Pickett to try again. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Pickett. That's going to be caught by Pickett. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. 5th catch of the afternoon. And
that's what I'm doing wrong. Okay, I totally forgot.
But he did return for the college football playoffs and had an impact. And in his first 2 years there, wow. Led the Bulldogs in touchdowns both seasons.
And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And the Bills have recovered.
They're sticking shit out of
this week about ball security. In fact, they added an extra period in practice to be more secure with the ball. It didn't work out there.
Well, sometimes you just get overexcited during the game. You may all of a sudden make your catch, see some open field, and decide you're going for it, and not realizing the danger lurks.
Hold it on the move, man.
And there's your end result right there.
Holding offense.
God damn.
So it's the big left tackle who gets tagged with a hold.
And sometimes you're actually executing the block well, and he starts to slip off of you, and instinctively you reach out and grab him. And when it's done like that, it's often seen by the official and called.
And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. 98 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
That gives him 98 yards in this game, and he's got to feel pretty good about that, but the entire offense does. The big thing, though, Brandon, they've got to get to 100, though.
You think he knows he's at 98?
I think someone has told him by now, and here's the thing. Getting to 100 or more is tangible evidence that you've had a nice day running the football, and that's what his offensive line wants for him and for themselves.
This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game. Now Saquon Barkley. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the... So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Allen going to give this one to Singletary. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. Second and 12, and you'd have to assume another all-out effort to stop the run is coming. A handoff, Barkley running left. The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Allen to throw. Rolling to his right. Oh, no, he lost the football. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. You can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around a lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch. And he is going to have the Bills first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. To throw is Allen. Escaping the pressure right. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. That's big Cameron Hayward adding another sack to his career total.
Brandon, that's just football 101. If you're out of the pocket, you've got to get rid of the football in this situation. You cannot take a sack in a 2-minute drill.
It'll be a 5-yard pickup there. So from 2nd and 13, they're back to a more manageable 3rd and 8. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Back to throw. Allen. They'll roll him out right. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
He was able to move around and found some vision to throw the football. How about how he ended it? Boy, he had some zip on that throw.
That doesn't hurt to have an arm like that. Results in the touchdown here. Great play offensively. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. So here's Pickett and the Steelers. Down 24-14. 36 seconds remaining. It's an extremely tall order in front of them, but they've got the ball with a first down. Now Pickett. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. Pickett to throw. Able to find Boykin. And he'll be out of bounds after a gain of about 5. That stops the clock, but slow and steady won't win the race at this point. Looking to throw here. Pickett. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Xavier Rhodes with a pick. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure, but backed off, and it proved fruitful to get the pick.
He went through all those rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception.
And Allen is actually going to throw it here. And, he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete. Now Allen. He's got the hook up with Diggs. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. And one of the whistles for timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the club. Touchdown, Bills! Stephon Diggs with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bills Bills are closing in on a third straight win as they widen the gap further here in the fourth quarter. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. One final shot for Pickett. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is dropped it incomplete. Well, there's a metaphor for how this one is gone. As time has run out on this ball game. Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can flat out handle it. They stood up with confidence, and made it happen for a victory.
So for Buffalo, they boost their record up to a strong 4-1. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Kansas City Chiefs. Meanwhile, for the Steelers, they'll fall to 1-4 with a loss. And they'll look to get back on the beam next week as they host the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Ball's out. Ball's already out.